My name is Mildred Donko. This is the special guest of honor. She's called Aseye. And she's here to grace the occasion with her presence. She's a 99-year group.
Yes. She happens to grow backwards.
Yeah. In fact, she will finish in 2000 and when?
I tell you.
2067.
I did tell you add another day. Have you added?
No.
Gloria, have we added either? This is Gloria Kofi, our chairman for tomorrow. And guess what? She's in the F class. People Suhan.
We're all excited. You didn't give me the opportunity to talk. You didn't give me the opportunity to talk.
It's okay, you're talking now. Talk. Deliver.
We're all excited.
Yes.
We're looking forward to
Don't bite your
tomorrow.
tongue.
And watch out for us tomorrow. It's going to be something else.
Check her fingernails. Check the fingernails. Okay, let's go. Have you seen this preview on 5 pretty women? Yeah? She's like, she has a more piercing voice. Yes. Okay, so this is Model Hablo. Model has been the head of media or his organization.
It's communication.
It shows I never was present for any of the meetings.
Quite a few.
Quite a few. So, Madam, how has it been? Look at the ladies all looking pretty and neat.
The numbers speaks for itself.
Beautiful.
Yes, we've had a good planning. Like the sisters have come together. We've shared our sisterly bonds.
We've had our moments.
We've had our moments. As you know, we're girls.
Yes.
So it's always going to happen. But we know how to recover very well.
Yes.
And so it's all been like honestly everything.
Yeah, a few of our seniors. So she would have been the stepping stone of our year group, but she was bounced. But she represented us in Big Brother Africa. She's an hour.
Hello.
So she's blessed.
Yaira
Afro.
Yay!
Do you understand the significance of that?
Yes.
Bless means
Yaira
means
blessed. That's it. Yaira blessed.
Where's your best friend? Goswell, Malcolm of Cleveland.
She's coming. This is Audrey.
This is Audrey.
Yeah, Audrey.
One of the ladies of our group.
Yes.
Of our year. She doesn't talk much.
Yes.
Yeah, you see her smile.
But she's
Beautiful.
Yes.
And one of the slimmest ladies.
Yes. She got it right.
Take her well.
Yes.
Fine girl.
Fine girl.
These are the money people, accountants. They count people's money. It's not that they are own, no. They count people's money. These are the gurus. Yes. These people can rewrite our economy. I'm gonna tell her something. Say whatever. Tell her what's the feeling so far. What's the feeling so far?
Oh, it's amazing.
25 years.
25 years, and
is there anybody you're seeing for the first time here? Lots of people, right?
yes, I haven't seen the Seagirls.
The Seagirls.
And I haven't seen Helena.
That's Helena. Helena, we're going to have a whole photo session of her because she has customized shoes. Now, please, let me move the chair. This shoe must go down, yeah, man. New. Now, point here. Now, point here. Now, go to people's house. Don't worry. Okay, so this is Sandra Labi. Yes. And then this is Akosia. So please tell us what's the feeling?
The feeling is that of nostalgia. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing to see all my friends back in 25 years, and I can say God has been super good to us all.
Same here.
Very nostalgic.
We are so happy to be here. We thank God for keeping us for the past 25 years and bringing us back together. All my sisters look good. Amazing.
Here are the quiet ones. In every year group we have some. So please, she's not a quiet girl. She has changed.
I have.
So please tell us something. Your name, what you do now. Tell us something.
Okay, so I'm Cynthia. I was Cynthia Kumate. I'm now Cynthia Bonsa.
Tell us what you do now.
I'm a development planner.
Beautiful.
Yes, I work with the Ministry of Local Government, Rural Development. specifically with the local government service. So
Is there anybody you are seeing for the first time?
In fact, I am seeing.
No, unless you agree that we should come back. Okay, so let's go.
I have not done.
Did you finish talking?
I did not.
Okay, so please.
So in fact, I am seeing almost everybody for the first time after school. Apart from those who are with me in Legon, all others, I am seeing them for the first time after 25 years. And it's amazing. The feeling is undescribable. In fact, I'm very happy.
Thank you.
I hope you.
Yes, I am.
Now this woman is Candyland. She was in the F class. She was a star of our class in her own right. In her own right. In her own right. Yeah. She always had her hand in the air. Penny, 25 years.
It's so amazing to be back. I'm so glad to see all of you looking beautiful and all grown up responsible. It's gonna be fun today and tomorrow also, so watch out for us.
Now today is the first I'm actually seeing Penny after 25 years. But I saw her in traffic discipline another driver.
Oh my God,
so
you
yes,
can't do this to me.
she's always been a fighter and she's still a fighter. So, who are they?
Yeah. You want me to say something?
Any message?
Any message? Honestly, I'm really happy I'm here, and it's just surreal. Never imagined that we'll come back 25 years, and the feeling is just great. I'm happy I came to represent, and hopefully the girls are also learning and can also give back when it's their time to give back.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Give us your name.
Amewu Ata.
Yahoo.
Amewu.
Ata. Okay.
Amewu.
Yes, my dear. So what's the feeling like seeing everybody after 25 years?
It's been great.
It's been great.
There are some people like this is the first time I've seen them after 25 years.
Like me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you on telly and other places, but in person, 25 years. So it's great to be back.
Beautiful.
Any message for those who are yet to be here?
Oh, we are waiting for them. It's fun. You should join us as soon as possible.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.
Let's roll.
Sarah.
Oh, yes.
Please give us your full name. Love.
Right. I think it would be good to mention my maiden name.
Yes,
That's what everybody knows. So why do my business? We all left 25 years ago, and it's a privilege to be back here. I'm very, very particularly excited about this mentorship because I have had the opportunity to do it with some of the kids, and I've met some of them in town, and they're telling us how this program helped them. And this is for those of you who are out there. Please come, join us. Let's make an impact for our people. Thank you very much.
Tomorrow is a day.
Tomorrow is
a
a
big day.
yes.
Be possible.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's a nice feeling coming back after so many years, and I'm seeing a lot of people that I haven't met in a very, very long while. Everybody is looking good, everybody is having fun. So yeah, everybody is also welcome to our Thanksgiving service on Sunday.
Be possible.
Thank you.
She has changed now. She can't even bath with fellow women. Give them your full name. My name is Jonita Safriba. She was in my study room.
Exactly.
Yes, I was the assistant house captain of Hillside. Yes, and she is my friend. So shy. In a study room of 3 women, she even has to hide. Have you changed?
I've changed.
We thank God. We thank God. It will help the economy of Ghana.
My name is Mildred Donko. This is the special guest of honor. She's called Aseye, and she's here to grace the occasion with her presence. She's a 99-year group.
Yes. She happens to grow backwards.
Yeah. She will finish in 2000 and when?
I tell you.
2067.
I did get a B, but it's okay. Good. So
good to be back.
Very good. Is there anything you like seeing?
In fact, I'm so much glad.
Have you seen our chairman for tomorrow? Did you see her nails? It's green.
I have to change mine to yellow so that we can do a combination. You know, so I'll sit by her. Then while she's showing her green, I'm showing my yellow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Morning no.
Morning na waka.
Like me back ba.
You ba unamo. Ayo ye jifa afito flow.
A year coming a dogo.
1999.
Okay, kala kina ngoko me amodo.
Amo blanco ko. Amo yo cho yo foda ha fa.
Bobo ye balo ko mi adun ko mi adun
Ye ba ha order trom
or ha dum
amo ha o polish amo ha fine. Amo ha o tro. Amaro o tro zu ye.
Bongo ne fu.
Ha me masara.
Amanya gogbolo.
I don't understand, but I will just be nodding my head.
Rexel.
What house were you in?
Barad House.
Yes, what do you do now?
I work in France.
You work in France. So when we get to France, we see your work.
Yes. See my work.
Beautiful.
End of discussion. Yes,
I'm
I'm so enthused.
Who haven't you seen in 25
Oh,
years?
a lot.
Apart from myself.
25 years?
Less than 25.
Less than 25.
Less than 25. Me, 25.
25.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw you on telly, so it's minus that.
Beautiful. Hillary is my classmate.
I'm Hillary Asante, F class.
Yes. Tell us.
The famous F
Where are you
class.
flying from?
I'm from the United Kingdom.
Yeah, you are not from there. You flew from there.
Yes. Fly away. 99. Yeah, but senior has been a friend.
How is the feeling?
Oh, it was very hot yesterday, but it's better today. It's better today.
Any message for those who are here to be here?
Yes. Please don't be late. I'm waiting, and I'm counting. Counting. 10.
Can I say?
All right, let's go.
I flew in from Oyarifa. I just landed.
Pantan Junction.
That's it. I wanted them to know that I just arrived. It's so hard here in Ghana. I don't know. Very hard.
Lady. I don't know how she's sitting here wearing this cloth. We have to address her kneeling. She was our biology mistress. And the mistress at that when she's coming in all prim and proper. Ma'am, I'm jealous. You're sitting looking like one of us. Is that right? Is that fair?
Actually, I'm also an old girl.
She is?
Yeah.
What year group?
88-year group.
Wow.
Yeah. So after completion, I went to Kivas. So I came back to my alma mater to teach biology.
Beautiful.
So these are my students.
You know, and looking like one of us.
I came all the way from the UK.
Bagawan.
Twice. You came twice.
Yeah.
She came
English well. Speak English. She did what? She did what? Speak English. She came. Biology mistress. Yeah. Your sister is saying you came. Thank you.
Where is it
going? What do we do in terms of mentorship? I think this is the second year that the people celebrating their 25 years have come in here to speak to you and share their insights. This is my first year to have that privilege of standing in front of you, having been working with the 1999 year group on this mentorship session. So it's a real privilege for me to be here. At Olga, we have a program that we call H1 Mentor One or More. And I think that brings the very nature of mentoring as not just a vertical mentoring where teachers and people in higher order places are mentoring you, but also the horizontal aspect of mentoring where peers mentor each other. For instance, if you have someone in a position with more knowledge than you have, if you need a politician, for when we were doing our elections for this position in Awoga, when Awoga went global last year, in 2023, I didn't have any knowledge about politics and running an election program. It was my mentor in that our team manager, lawyer Joseph Boateng, who mentored me to be in this position that I am. So we have people mentoring as well, that we are starting in Awoga this year, where senior people will be mentoring the younger ones in Awoga. And as I already said, we have school-based mentoring sessions, and today is one of them. To conceptualize, so these are 3 categories where mentoring can take place and where we can also give back. So mentoring from the familial setting to the community setting, and also now that we have a global world that is well connected with the internet, we are also mentored, or we seek to be mentored in that direction as well. So that there tends to be sort of you improve or you move forward from the familial into the community and into the global. That sort of gives us a sense of linearity. However, I hasten to say that life is not linear. So we may plan and we are mentored from one end with the goal of reaching the other end, which is what we have up there. But life has its own way of setting things awry when things don't go as planned. So your idea of getting to that destination is starting from Aburi girls to university, to getting a job, to having the children, and that sort of thing. Sometimes life doesn't turn out that way, and it definitely didn't turn out like that for me. So there are dips, and in the dips there are despair and sorrow, and being disheartened. But we have to remember that it is in the despair and in the deep that some of our characters are shaped and formed and honed for some of the challenges as we will go on, because life, as I already said, is not linear. There are dips and throughs. Okay, so having said that there are dips, and having said that that is where our characters are formed, what I'd like to say next is that dreams do come true. And we heard already from the Vice President that we should dream big. Dream way beyond the skies, because it is your mind and your thinking that will bring your own limitations. The fear of failure, dream big. Failure may come, but we learn in failure. So here we have one of our own, very own beacons, who was in the deep and who rose from the deep and held on to her faith and wrote this book, which is entitled Lessons in the Mess. She's our own Dr. Mrs. Lydia Opoku Agyemang, and I would encourage each and every one of us to go find that book and have a read and be encouraged. And know that mentoring is not only from people we know, but we also get mentored from things that we read. The next thing that came through is my own. So I was once one of you sitting there and thinking, where is my future going to be? Not knowing what I'm going to do, and then I didn't get to pass my A-level exam. In those days, we only had 3 universities. So if you did your national service and you still were not able to do NOVDEC and be able to go with your peers in the next year, then you're not going. There's only 3 universities, and I couldn't go. I was in the deep, I was in despair. My peers left me. Some of them are here with us. And I didn't know where life was going to take me. I was working then, and in those days, every girl prepares you to university. And then that's it. I found a job. I was working and trying to find mentors, people that will encourage me. And one day someone said, there's this guy in Australia. He's looking for wife. And I think you will be a very good wife. I really? He said yes. So we started talking, and by that time I had been able to pass my economics that I failed in Williams to go to the University of Ghana. So I did one semester, and I was fetching with my friend here, Thelma, Sister Thelma. I was fetching with my dear Sister Thelma, and she knew all that was going on, and I said to her, I'm going. Enough of this. One day I will go and continue my education in Australia. And I took a leap of faith because people were telling me, this is quite risky. Do you even know this guy? I said, well, I think he's a good guy. I'll take that risk. And I did. And things didn't also turn out the way. It wasn't like you saw him, you went to Australia, you went to the classroom, and no, life happens. I found myself that I was pregnant with my first child. And then the second child. So I decided that, look, let's do the family because life goes side by side. Education is important, but other things also are equally important. So then I had the children. When the children started school, By then, I was 10 years in Australia, and I wasn't sure what exactly was I going to do, but I was sure that I was going to do my studies full-time in the university and finish with good grades in 3 years, and I did. And I went on to do the honors, because when you do well, you're invited to do the honors, and I did that as well. After the honors, I did so well, I was encouraged by my mentor to go for the PhD. And I thought, I only went there to find a good job in Australia. So maybe stop here. She said, Vera. So over there they call me Vera. Here I'm Vera. So when people mention my name, I know where they know me from. So she encouraged me. She said, you can do this. You can do that. And I did. So I started with one mentor, had to change mentors. There was a bit of a detour. And then finally, I finished with my current mentor. The one that I finished with was quite encouraging and took us all under her wings. And her students, including myself and I, belong to a group on the website called Language on the Move, where the social linguists on that page doing research. And we collaborated and wrote the book that we have on now, Life in a New Language. Life in a New Language talks about 130 immigrants in Australia, their stories collected over 20 years, that is all documented there. And I've got 2 of the books here that I would like to give away to 2 students when we're done today. So what am I saying then? I'm saying that our life's journey is made easier by the mentors, but the Almighty God allows into our lives to share their own challenges and experiences with us, and who with empathy nurture us and help us along the way. There's light at the end of the tunnel. And also that resilience comes when we self-reflect on our strengths and our weaknesses and strive towards our goals. So we need to work alongside our mentors. We have the inner power, inner strength, but we also work in an environment where relationships are quite important. networking is quite important. We need to tap into those to reach our destination. And I love this really nice quote from Denzel Washington, who talks about mentoring, and it says, "Show me a successful individual, and I'll show you someone who has had real positive influences in his or her life. I don't care what you do for a living. If you do it well, I'm sure there was someone cheering you on or showing the way, and that person is a mentor." Okay, so when you have achieved your excellence, when you have been elevated, you have to acknowledge the people that have mentored you. And at Macquarie University, where I am affiliated, I'm a postdoctoral research fellow with an honorary postdoctoral research fellow at Macquarie University. At each graduation, the graduates are made to stand on their feet and face their professors and also their parents and their friends who have come to witness their graduation. And they're told to clap for them, to show their appreciation. That is how important appreciation and people who have worked with you are in these circumstances. So when excellence is achieved, don't forget to reflect on your journey and be thankful to all those who nurtured you and held your hand along the way. And in your reflection, identify people who, like your younger selves, are also needing a bit of hand-holding. So it goes hand in hand. It's bi-directional. People help you, you help others. And then this creates a ripple-on effect. So Aburi Girls made us. Now we're here giving back and helping. And I'm sure in 25 years, you'll also be here sharing the same testimony and helping the younger one. That's the beauty of it. So to whom much is given, much is expected, as we all know. So in my final slide, I would like to also do my own acknowledgements in relation to the Aoga fraternity. I've already mentioned my campaign team led by Lawyer Joyce. We also had Sister Akosia, we had Lawyer Bernice Achu, we had Sister Angelina Owusu Ansa, we had Emilia Owusu Poku, and we had posthumously now our dear Ms. Jean Bell. As part of AOGA, the new global directorship, and with me being overseas and having to come here every now and then to understand what is going on, I couldn't do it without the people that show us the way, particularly our global president and the younger ones. Our global president, Dr. Enim Wright, Dr. Koyo Enim Wright, Esinam, my dear Esinam, Akosia, and all the people on the team have helped me along. I'd also like to mention the president of the 1984, Sister Stella, all my friends here supporting me today. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I'm here because of you. My success is your success. My victory is your victory. Thank you all very much for listening, and I declare this session beginning, that we can go to our rooms, no more talking, a bit of panel work, and then do enjoy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Down here, we'd like to move it. Just give us 5 minutes for them to move it up here. Thank you. Next on the list is Sewa Agyemang Lampi.
And the next is Miss Ifwa Mills.
Then I think we have Senior John Adadigo. She's a photojournalist. And is Abna Brigidi here or she left? Okay, and then we also have Nanoye Fung. She's a development economist as well.
Okay, so there'll be 4 other mentors that will be joining us via Zoom. However, they are located from different overseas locations. So now we are going to have a question and answer time with our mentors up here. Please clap for them.
Okay, I think Etonam forgot. And then we also have Mimi Abu and Danny, an event and branding strategist. And we are there. I mean, in the mid-section we have our Organ 99 president joining us. Can we give a round of applause? Now, Emilia Saki. And then we also have the vice president here, Mrs. Patricia Boni as well. And also our own Dr. Vera Williams, Tete. Just like Etonam said, we wanted this to be very interactive. We don't want it to be like the normal career guidance that we have all the time. So we want it to be very interactive. We would like to ask the mentors up here.
A greener environment with a greener energy. So I work with a company that works with the World Bank to help Africa region on energy policy. Thank you.
Hi, is it afternoon yet? Yay. People to have. Okay, so I'm Senior John Awushi Adadabo. It's Senior John. If you don't get it right, I won't turn. I was the assistant house captain of Kilsai. Kilsai Classic, right? Good. I am a photographer, a photojournalist. I major in sports photography. In fact, if you just Google sports photography Ghana, hello. Yes, so what I try to tell the African story or athletes from or of African descent, because as much as you see so many cameras when there's a World Cup, when there are the Olympics, believe it or not, these cameras are there and are commissioned for specific people. When the African wants their photo, it's another story altogether. So I travel around the world when I can, and I concentrate on people of African descent. So during COVID, I decided to now go into portraiture, and I'm also currently the president of the Ghana Sports Photographers Association. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Ifwa Mills, and when I was in Aburi Girls, I was in Irene Anderson House. I used to. Yes, I had a fantastic time in school. This whole compound was ours. So right now, what I do is I'm a project management professional and investment promotion and international relations strategist. And my work relates to promoting Ghana as a preferred destination for anyone in the world, anywhere in the world, to come and do business here. We work to make sure that We have investors coming in, and they are comfortable enough to set up their businesses in Ghana and also create jobs and other platforms for Ghanaians and other services to be available to us all as a country. We work to support government to put us front burner to the rest of the world. Thank you.
Okay, so before Suhari, my name is Esther Dokwa Okusuhene. When I was in school, I was called Esther Bio, the shortest name in the school. I was in Aberdeen, Zotitel. Yeah. We named the dormitory, we actually named the dormitory Zotitel, but they created it for us. What do I do currently? I'm the head of customer experience or client experience at First National Bank, having executive oversight of the experience culture of the bank. I also double as the founder and president of the association, Customer Experience Professionals Association in Ghana. I am currently the first and only globally certified customer experience professional in Ghana. And what is a customer experience professional? We create experiences because we deal with humans. So we design how a person should feel when they interact with an organization. Basically, that is it. And currently, we are working with government to design how tourists will feel when they come into our country, Ghana. Because we have a beautiful culture, and we want to show that respectful culture out there for everyone to enjoy when they visit us. Thank you.
Before Suhari, okay, my name is Sewa Jumai Beju. I'm currently called Sewa Jumai Lampe. I was also in the Aberdeen house. Currently, I'm the human resource consultant for a group of businesses, but I share my own business. It's called Management Consult. I'm the lead management partner. I have been in the HR management career for the past 18 years, and I'm here to ensure that I'll help you to make the right choice in your career. Thank you.
Okay, when I was in school, they used to call me Naana Aburi. But then my brand name now is Mimi and Diane. Okay, so I was in your house. Professionally, I'm a biochemist. I speak to be a biochemist, but I don't practice it. Currently, I'm a serial entrepreneur. So I have a branding company, and then I have a supply company. So I'm basically into events and branding. I was the first female to represent Ghana at the Big Brother Africa. Yes. I also was a singer. I had a very hit album in this country. So basically, I'm a bit of everything. As you can see, the mix: a biochemist, a reality show star, a singer, and also a branding expert. So those are the experiences I'm going to share with you today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, ladies. We have about 25 to 26 mentors. So once these people have introduced themselves and you've acknowledged them, I think I need to also acknowledge the rest on board. With banking and finance industry, we have our own president, Emilia Saki. She's a chartered banker. Can you give us a wave? And then we have Mrs. Patricia Bonney, a financial advisor all the way in Canada, who is the vice president. And so when you come to human resources, we have Sharita Eje, HR practitioner in the UK. We have the senior Sewa Asanti, HR practitioner, also in the UK, in Ghana. And then we have Hilary Asanti, strategic marketing in the UK. We have Model Ablo, event management, incubator and neurodiversity advocate. She's also all the way from the UK. In academia, we have our own Dr. Vivian Della. We have Ifwa Bontu Eje. We have Abana Odro Kwantin. After every girl still date. Yes. Starting from our first mommy from that end. The question again. Can you please walk us through your transition process after every girl till date? Okay, transition is the right word for my journey. For me, I see my journey as a journey of reinvention. So the story I'm going to tell you is basically going to teach you not to be afraid to take a risk. Because most of the times we have different attributes that God has given us. Most people are multi-talented and they find it difficult to choose which direction they should go. For me, I tested all the directions and then I settled on one. So from a big girl, I went to Kevas. I did biological sciences in Kevas. Then after that, I went to major in biochemistry at the American University of Paris in France. That's where I became a biochemist. But then after being a biochemist, I worked in an oil refinery for 1 year as a chemist. But I wasn't happy because that was what I was doing for academics, but it was not from my heart. You know, there are two things. There are things that you study for, and there are things that you really want to do. Usually, we are guided by our parents on what to study because then we don't have any power. We are young, and so our parents choose it for us based on our probably academics. So for me, my parents said do science because I had distinction in JS. So then you have to do science. Then they used to make all the good students do science. I don't know if it's still happening right now. So it was like chosen by my parents, but that wasn't what I wanted to do. So after I resigned from my chemist job, and you won't believe that I resigned to participate in a reality show. Yes, I resigned as a chemist just to be in Big Brother Africa because that was my interest. I just want to chill and make money. You know, that's all. I don't want any stress. I just want to party and still make money. So I did just that. I went to the reality show, came out. I was very popular. I thought to myself, what could I do with the popularity? One of my greatest talents, and all my mates will know I'm a very good singer. So the voice was there. So I decided to release an album. And the album became a hit on the continent. 2008, 2009, my album was one of the biggest hits. You are kids, so you will not know me, but your parents will know me. So after I released that album, so you see, I'm trying to tell you the transition. I tested every attribute of mine. For me, I did that. So after releasing the album, I got bored. I said, okay, now I'm a star. What can I do with it? So I decided to go back to my intelligence. Since I'm smart, I can do a lot of things. Let me open a company and start running it corporately. So I established my branding company. Then I dropped all the celebrity lines. Yeah, I did. I just vanished for a moment and concentrated on corporate. And then I built a company with branding and events. It did well till date. So currently, I am a branding expert and an event consultant. But as for the chilling, I say the chill. Okay, thank you very much, Lily. Who do we have here? Sewa. Sewa, what will you tell your 17-year-old self or yourself in your final days at Aburi Girls? Let me take it again. What will you tell your 17-year-old self or yourself in your final days at Aburi Girls? Thank you very much. I think this question will be very important for our girls today. A lot of us will be asking ourselves, what next from here? The simple answer is to dream. Dream. No matter how little or small it is. Dream. And what I do, or what I would have told myself, is to write them down. It might seem flimsy, you may not know what it is, but write them down. And take opportunities. Whenever the opportunity presents itself to you, make sure you take it. For me, I will tell you a story. I think my career began out of opportunities that presented itself. When I was in Aburi Girls, I told myself I'll be a lawyer. The C class, we are always serious, aren't we? I wanted to be a lawyer. I think I didn't look at anything else than to be a lawyer. So right from university, I went to study philosophy because back then you'd have to do your first degree before you do your LLB. So that was it. I knew where exactly I was going. But then I did my national service right after school at Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And I was privileged to meet one lady who is now an ambassador in the US or something.
I was once listening to Dr. Opoku, and then he said, nobody can imprison your power of imagination. And coming from a street home where I've never partied and all that, I use that. When I want something, I can't have it. I imagine. When I was in school, in fact, school was very fun for me. I see people crying when their parents drop them. I cheered. Because in school, I met varieties of people. And so I dreamed. I never stopped dreaming. I want something. I know that nothing you think of has never been done before. It just hasn't been done by you. Right? And so that informs my imagination. I don't think I ever knew what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to change the world. When I was 14, I read a book called Dazzle. It was about 3 photographers. But it's not that I ever wanted to be a photographer, because I hated having photo. I hated it. And so, but the elements, you had the Dr. Scott talking about specialization. There were 3 photographers. One specialized in societal event, one did car, one did food. It was the one that did food that encouraged my power of imagination. He had a commission. A commission means he had a job from a French photographer where he was asked to shoot a bird, a full turkey. And then he said to the French photographer that the French chef that please bring the raw bird with your veggies. And the chef was like, no, I do my things in special oven. He said, this is my turn, so bring your bird. When the chef bought the bird, the photographer had mixed oil paint. When he painted the bird and arranged the veggies around it, even this world-renowned chef was mesmerized. And so was I, a 14-year-old girl. I felt how many women around the world would be reading books, thinking that these things were really good, and would try to master this art of perfection. And I thought, this is beautiful. This is how I want to play with the human mind. And so I imagined it. Anything I see. I started photography in '99. How many of you are born? The students, I mean, not my classmates. How many? 99, you are still here. So in '99, my father wanted me to go to medical school, be a lawyer and all that.
I imagine that I will control so many photos, I'll be selling photos. Photo is a common universal language. It's the most spoken language in the world. I didn't think I would carry camera around. I would have thousands of photographers, well, I only have a few. I would have thousands of photographers. I would guide them as to how to tell a story. But my father, photography may look easy, but it's a very expensive venture to go into. And my father was not about to have it. As lenient as he was, I can't spend millions on it if you don't want to do law, if you don't want to do medicine and all that. So I started photography. I met a friend who told me something. She said, go into, because there was no, internet. It wasn't common at the time. So he said, go take magazines and look through. And then he mentioned my favorite. Imagine you were taking those photos. And so this is how I learned my composition. Composition is how to put elements together in a frame to form what you call a photograph. So I learned, I saw things and I felt I was at the event. If I was there, how would I have taken this photo? That's why till date, I don't watch football on TV. Because when I'm watching, I'm always imagining if I was there, which angle. So nobody can ever imprison your power of imagination. As you're sitting here, if you are bored with our talk, you can imagine someone else. Can we imprison you? The world is your limit in imagination. Just make sure it's real, like it's realistic, it makes sense. Don't go partying in your imagination all the time. Be constructive, be an achiever. Dream, like Auntie said, keep dreaming, the world is yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Auntie.
Instead of time and buy, and I'm smiling. It's okay, I'm melting. Okay. What's your way to the check? 99.
Put some swag in it.
It's going well. It's going well.
We are trending.
You will come out today. You will come out. We are the number. 99. Yes, so it's trending. Yes, a peaky. We are trending. Yes. Trending. Can you imagine?
One leg to the left side. One leg to the. Hey. One leg to the right side. One leg to the. Hey.
To the highest degree.
Let's go. Okay.